Hey everyone, before we get started, I want you to do something, okay? Pull out your diary. Even if you're driving, pull out your diary. Don't stop driving though. You've got to keep driving while you're looking at your diary. I need you to mark down some dates for me, okay? Wednesday the 16th through to Friday the 18th of September, okay? You need to mark those dates down. That is, no one cares about your cat in Newcastle at the Civic Playhouse. And then I need you to mark down the 30th of September all the way to the 3rd of October, because that's No One Cares About Your Cat at ATYP Studio 1, The Wharf in Sydney. I'm in that show. It's fun. We talk about Facebook and Google and YouTube and digital and online communication and how it affects us, and, you know, stuff like that. It's a good show. I'm in it. Please support it. It's going to be real fun. If you need any more information, you go to tantrum.org.au. They have all the ticketing prices and stuff like that. Please come. It's a good show. Bye. Anyway, moving on. Hey, guys. Welcome to Advice City. This is a podcast, an advice podcast, actually. I'm James. I'm the host. How crazy is that? Each week, myself and a guest, a talented actor, writer, director, musician, or just a good friend of mine, we sit down and we try to answer some questions. We try to give people some real advice. I had Belinda Hodgson on today. She's a very funny actress and wonderful person. She's so wonderful, I decided to start dating her. And it's worked out pretty well so far. I haven't regretted it much. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I didn't regret it at all. We answered some really tricky questions today. So without further ado, let's get into it and answer some questions. But first, ladies and gentlemen, as always, a theme song.
Advice City gets down to the nitty-gritty. Advice City, fix your life and it's only $12.95. Just kidding, it's free.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
I'm alright, how are you?
What's your name?
Belle.
Finish it.
That's all, I'm just
Just
Belle.
Belle?
One word, like
Okay.
Madonna.
Belinda Hodgson. Who are you?
I am a person.
Explain why you're here with me.
Oh, I'm your girlfriend.
Are you?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. That's awesome. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to Advice City. This is a podcast,
Is it?
an advice podcast actually, and each week we go through questions submitted to us through the email address, advicecityshow@gmail.com.
Don't even know your
I don't
email
even know,
address.
fuck it. Or you can submit them on Facebook at Advice City on Facebook. Or I just find them on the internet if you don't have enough. Do you know how the show works?
Tell me.
Do you know though?
I could guess.
Okay, so what we do is we get these questions and we try to give them advice, but we also try to be funny about it. So if someone sounds like an idiot, don't be afraid to call them out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically,
cool.
everyone's a bitch, right?
Basically, everyone's a bitch or an asshole. Last week we discovered most of them are pieces of shit.
Tina's a bean.
Yeah, cool. Before we go on, we should mention that the opening theme music was by Jemima, so go onto Facebook, Jemima Music, so JEMIMAMUSIC.
You didn't even read that.
I know, I've done it for the past 2 weeks, so I've got it, like, in my head now.
Great
So it's
job.
awesome. So go there and show us some love. Anyway, let's get to it. First question. Oh, we need a fake name to preserve this person's privacy.
Right.
A tricky name. Oh, shit, did I delete everything? Hold on. No, I didn't. I nearly deleted all the
I was
questions.
so worried.
I need a boy's name. So do you want to do a theme, or do you
Yes.
want to just... A theme?
I've thought about this.
Okay.
Well, since we finished watching The Office, Mabel
Oh, yeah.
I think we should do Office theme.
The Office. Okay.
A guy's name?
A guy's name. And I'll give you a bit of insight to this person's character.
Ooh, alright.
He is... He's thinking about breaking up with his girlfriend.
Let's go with Dwight.
Dwight. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Okay. Dwight writes, well, I've been going out with my girlfriend for about 2 months, and she's really beautiful and cool, but I just don't have feelings for her anymore. I've decided I want to break up with her because I don't want to lead her on any further. Except tomorrow night is a school movie night thing. Basically, it's where couples go and cuddle and watch a big movie screen outside. I don't want to go because I'd have to cuddle and be cute with her. And then just to break up with her the next day. But if I tell her I'm not going, she's just going to go by herself and be an awkward third wheel type thing. And if I break up with her beforehand, she's just going to go and it'll be really crap for her, watching all the couples while she's alone. You know what I mean? What do I do? Love, Dwight.
No, I don't know what you mean.
I know what he means. So basically, he's been going with this girl for 2 months.
2 months?
He doesn't want to go out with her anymore. But so he's 3 options that he's given us is break up with her before the movie night, and that it'll be all crappy and shitty for her because she has to sit and watch all the couples being cute. Option 2 is to just go, but he doesn't even want to go. So that will kind of be crap because, I mean, he's not into it. Option 3 is that he doesn't break up with her and she goes by herself and it's an awkward third wheel type thing. What are your thoughts?
2 months, really.
What do you mean?
They've been dating for 2 months,
Yeah.
and it's a school thing, so they're obviously young children.
Yeah.
Why?
They're like 14.
They're
12.
actually 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
But, like, why would you... I don't know. Why would you bother thinking about it that much? Just break up and go be a 14-year-old.
Yeah, no, I think so as well. I think that you need... And it's 2 months. No one's that invested after 2... Although, when you're in school, 2 months seems like a long time.
I guess.
I get for a relationship. Yeah, that's 8 weeks. That's nearly a whole school term. I don't know. I think that if I think you're right. I think you should just break up with her, Dwight. But if you're not going to break up with her, I think if you really don't want to break up with her the night before, don't go with her because you're going to be a piece of shit anyway. You're going to be shitty and
because she'll want to cuddle and be nice because she doesn't
Yeah,
know what's going on. This
exactly.
poor child.
Yeah, and you're going to be an asshole the whole night. And it says that he doesn't want her to go and be an awkward third wheel.
Yeah.
You don't like her anymore. Why do you care what she does?
Exactly.
You shouldn't give a shit if she feels like an awkward third wheel.
Maybe there'll be another guy that's an awkward third wheel, and then they can get together, and she can get away from your judging ass.
But she can't get together with this person if she doesn't know that you're not interested anymore. So I think that breakup is the right thing. This happens a lot in relationships where if you decide you want to break up, and then you've got to find the right place. And I always think that the best time to break up is directly after the moment you've decided you want to break up. Because if you don't do it then, you're going to keep oscillating between, wanting to stay in the relationship and wanting to break up. And I think you need to rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Yeah, because that can mess with your head. Because if you take too much time, then you're like, oh, do I want to stay with this person?
Yeah,
it's like,
it tricks
no,
you.
You've decided you're a dickhead already.
Because you can have a good day and you can have bad days and everything like that.
Yeah.
So my final advice is just break up with them now. It's going to suck for both of you, but just, break up with her. Don't worry about the school movie night, by the way.
No.
That's so lame.
That's a movie night.
It doesn't
really,
matter.
I think you've got more important
You're just
things
going to
on
lie
your
down
mind.
watching Harry Potter with all people that you pretend are your
She's just there
friends.
sobbing.
Yeah, I think break up with her. What do you think?
Done. Cut the tires. Go see another movie.
Go to another school movie night. Find someone else. All right. Fantastic.
Easy.
Okay. Done. Moving on.
Yeah.
Question 2. That was really easy. Question 2. I need another guy's name.
Ooh.
But it can't be. I'm going to bleep that. But it can't be because that's the actual person's name. So it has to be someone else.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we need another guy's name.
Another guy's. I don't
Not.
want to go with stereotypical Jim.
You can go with Jim.
I don't want to go with Jim.
Do something really obscure. One of those auxiliary characters.
Daryl.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, actually. Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Daryl writes, my friend Oscar is thinking about moving into a new apartment. His concern is that the roommate is gay. I don't know if that's even an issue. Logically, when we talked about it, it didn't seem like a big deal. But then when Oscar asked me if I would move in with a gay roommate, and all the logic just went away.
What?
Lol. Yes, I know it shouldn't be a big deal, but I feel like I would have to watch every comment I make. What if he brings another guy and they're all close to each other? That would kind of bother me. I mean, do gay people sometimes get bothered by straight couples close to each other? And I use the term close as in holding hands each other or even kissing. Oscar also pointed out, what if him and the roommate get along too well? Will the roommate get the wrong idea? Yes, I may sound ignorant about the gay population, but maybe you can educate me on the matter. So, the question is there a downside to having a gay roommate? Love, Daryl.
Daryl.
You piece of shit, small-minded,
What the fuck
ignorant,
is wrong with your brain?
mean, poo-head, I don't know. He asked a good question. And the only part of that question that is logical is, do gay people get bothered by straight people making it up? Because I don't think that he's being straight up homophobic here. He's definitely being homophobic, but he at least has some sort of blinders on. Because his homophobia is ignorance. He's not. Yeah, his particular brand of homophobia is just ignorant.
Not straight up hatred, which is
good. He said it in the first sentence. Logically, there doesn't seem to be an issue. Yeah, you're right. You even said that once you started thinking about it, logic went out the door. That's the problem, because you thought about it, logic went out the door.
Keep the logic.
Keep the
Logic
logic.
is nice.
Logic is the best. No, there's nothing wrong with a gay roommate.
No.
At all. If anything, it's better. They'll be clean. I don't want to harp on a stereotype, but they will be clean. They'll dress nicely. And you know what they say about gay dudes? They have heaps of hot chick friends. Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's
I love
always a crowd of chicks.
Yeah. Following gay men everywhere.
Just-
Every
yeah.
gay man has a harem of hot blonde women following him around.
Yeah, so they'll be in the house all the time, which
No.
is better for you.
I like the part. What if they get along too well? If they get along too well, then they'll be really good friends. I think you're just
Yeah.
worried about losing your best friend, Oscar.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we name it?
Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah.
Oscar's also fictional, by the way. We should clarify that.
Yeah, no, I picked Oscar because he's gay in The Office.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah,
make that connection. That's clever.
Thank you. Yeah, and I use the term close, as in holding hands each other, or even kissing.
Ooh.
Yeah, if he brings home a dude, they might kiss. You're just going to have to get over that. It's not even you. I'm pretending like it's you. It's your friend. Why do you care?
Yeah,
your
but
friend's probably fine with it.
Even if, someone has a roommate and they're, their roommate's in a straight relationship, if they're kissing and stuff on the lounge, it's friggin' awkward, so you go to another room.
Yeah, you can leave.
You don't
It's-
have to watch. This isn't porn on your computer. You don't have to sit there.
You don't have to sit and watch porn on a computer either.
Yeah, but people do.
Yeah, I do. What? No, you said it yourself. Just think of it as a straight couple, and it's the same thing. If he was getting bothered by a straight couple making out and holding hands and being close to each other, you can just leave. It's the same with a gay couple. Nothing's
Yeah.
going to get weird. And the guy's not going to hit on you. If he
Oh
knows
my
you're not
God.
gay, he's not gonna, that's the dumbest thing that straight guys think about gay people.
It's
isn't
so frustrating. I remember even in high school, there was this one gay guy that I was friends with, and all the straight guys in the change room for sport were always so worried that they would he would see them, and it's really, are you that so far up your own
They're
ass?
not yeah, they don't want to be up your ass because you're already up there. You are not that attractive. I doubt that they're interested in you. It's like if
you
you
have
think.
to ask these questions, you're obviously not either intelligent or attractive. And
Do
so
you think
no
that
one's really
every
interested.
female in the world who's straight is attracted to you? It's obviously not. So why would you think that every gay person in the world was interested in you?
I don't know why that's
Yeah.
the number one fear of all homophobic
Yeah.
people. But what if they like me?
So, yeah, you do sound ignorant about the gay population, sorry. But we will educate you. Here's a good rule, and I learned this from the If I Were You podcast.
All right.
If you say a sentence about a gay person, and you're not sure if it's homophobic or not, replace the word gay with black.
Ooh.
And if it's racist, then you're being homophobic.
That's a
So
good
if
one.
you're saying, look, I'm not sure if I want to move in with a gay roommate. I think it might just be weird. They might kiss each other and hold hands. You're not sure if that's homophobic. If you said, I'm not sure if I want to move in with a black roommate.
Oh my God.
He might bring over his black friends and they might hold hands. That's racist, and therefore you're being homophobic.
That's not a good thing.
No. Yeah, I don't think there's any
Basically,
problem.
Advice: stop being a dickhead.
Yeah.
and just accept people for who they are.
Relax.
because no one's going to want to touch your junk anyway.
Asshole. Relax. And it's not even you, it's your friend, so just chill.
Yeah,
It's going to be fine. They'll probably get along way better than you get along with your friend, and then they'll stop being friends with you, and you can go die.
he can go to a school movie night and pick up some third wheeler.
Oh, are you telling this guy to go and hit on high school students, Bill?
In
Jesus.
my head, they're all 16.
Christ.
Every single person.
Still bad, though.
Hey,
What?
Judgy McJudge
Okay,
face.
sorry, fair enough. Yeah, great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's done.
Well, that was an easy one.
Yeah, thank you for writing in, by the way. Sorry for making fun of you. But...
Thanks for giving us your awful thoughts.
Yeah, thank you. 13 minutes in.
Ooh,
Let's take a break.
all right.
Let's just chat.
Hey,
What do you want to chat about?
life.
Oh,
Oh, no, you don't want to chat about life?
no. Let's talk about
Okay.
something else.
What do you want to chat about?
I don't know. The problem is you and me hang out so much that we've already chatted about everything.
We chatted this morning.
What's Gucci with you?
What's Gucci?
What's Gucci? What's going on?
Just life.
What is with you and life?
Life is fun. You need to enjoy it.
Tell me about what your plans are.
My plans
Yeah,
are...
for the rest of your life. What do you want to do? What are you? What do you do now?
I work in retail, but I don't want to do that just like everyone who works in retail.
I think that's a bit close-minded. I'm sure there are
like
people who
80% of people who
Thank
work
you
in
for
retail.
clarifying blanket statements. We don't like them here.
I'm sorry. I've shown my ignorance.
Yeah.
But I would like to be an actor, just like most people in Newcastle. Probably listening to this.
Yeah.
I think.
You want to be an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Shakespeare person, aren't you?
I adore Shakespeare.
You're a Shakespeare.
Okay.
I was actually surprised when I asked you for a theme of names. I thought I heard someone downstairs. When I asked you for a theme, I thought you were going to definitely say Shakespeare.
Oh, that
would have been a good theme.
That would. Should
Maybe,
I change my theme?
No. You got to keep the theme.
Dang.
Maybe next time you come on.
There'll be a next time?
Well, I don't know. I haven't listened back to it. If it's any good, maybe.
If I'm terrible, you just won't tell me.
If you're terrible, I'll break up with you. And
That's
you know what we
my
should
cue.
talk about? Because we
What?
had an interesting conversation last night.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to talk about it, you can say so, and we'll just we can just like edit it out. But were you talking about people going on breaks?
Yes.
From relationships?
Yes.
And we had such like a weird conversation because we completely disagree with each other.
Completely opposite opinions.
The story is people who sort of are in a relationship for like, let's say they're like 20, 21, 22.
But like a good length of relationship.
Yeah,
like
so they've been going out for
years
2
already.
years let's say 2 years.
Right.
And then one of them has to go overseas for an extended period of time. Let's say over 6 months. And they decide to take their relationship and put it on a break so that they can, I don't know, explore themselves, explore it. What? That's what they do. They explore themselves, explore other people, explore other bodies. That's why they do it. Yeah, and learn a little more. And then they come back, and if everything's the same between them, they can go back into the relationship. And I get that. I can see why people do that. You don't get it.
I completely don't understand. Like, if you want to go on a break, why not just make it a break up? I don't understand.
A breakup is like the end. When you break up, there's no intention of ever getting back together, right? With a break, it's like a breakup. There's the intention to get back together, but it's not like a contract. You don't have to.
Yeah, but then you're like, but if we're like in the same place 6 months from now, then we'll get back together.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
I find that so. I find that such an odd concept. It's like, why not just break up and then later on you can see what's going on?
So your method is you're either going from 0 to 100. There's no in between with you. You're either together in the relationship or you've ended the relationship for fucking ever. That sucks. What if? So say that there's a couple, and so let's say it's us, okay? And I have to go to London for a year. For I don't know, for a podcast convention that lasts for a year.
This is really taken off.
Yeah, episode 4. I'm in London. Yeah, so say I have to do that for a year. You would rather stay in a relationship and do a long distance thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I don't know if I've never done a long distance relationship, and it doesn't appeal to me. The idea of it.
I think nowadays, like God.
Yeah.
With like,
well, back in my day, in the olden days,
with like Facebook and Skype, like, yeah, there are different time zones, but you can make time for each other. But then if you don't want to bother making time for each other, then just break up.
yeah, but
and
you can't
like,
fuck over Skype.
A relationship isn't just about fucking.
Yeah, but
James.
it's like 50%.
The 50%.
I would say it's like 50%.
Well, see, that's different from me then.
Because it's like a friendship is just like a relationship without the sex.
Not really.
Close.
I think
I
a
don't know.
relationship is like friendship.
We're going on a
plus
massive
money.
tangent because we were
Plus
talking about breaks.
sexual
Now we're
relation.
talking about like best friends fucking. So for me, if one of us was going overseas for an extended period of time, I would rather put it on a pause, remain in contact, but like leave those feelings where they are.
See,
So
how
sort
can
of-
you do
because
that, though?
because
How
you
can
would be
you
like
leave the
you would say
feelings?
like obviously like I still love you. I still have feelings for you and everything. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about hypothetical you.
Okay.
I've still got like really strong feelings. I love you. I want to be with you. But for the next year, I'm not going to be with you. I'm going to be overseas, and I think that we should spend that time maybe apart. We can learn. We can grow separate from each other. We can get all that sort of wanting to be with other people, like wanting to hook up and stuff. Don't say anything. Wanting to hook up and stuff. We can get that out of our systems, and then we can come back. And if the relationship is still there, like if we're both still single and ready to mingle, we can get back together, and it'll be even better than it was before. I would prefer that than like staying in the relationship 4 months down the line, having to break up because, one, it's too hard to be in a long-distance relationship. 2, you want to have sex with someone else. And 3, I can't think of 3, but they're the 2 things.
That's assuming that it's going to go wrong. You don't know that.
Yeah, but like, how many long-distance relationships work?
You don't know.
Long-distance relationships work more often when they start long-distance.
That's interesting.
Yeah, when you meet someone online, and a relationship starts long-distance, they last longer and they have a better chance of success than if you meet each other in person and then take a year off.
I think that just saying, oh, it's not going to work long distance means, I don't know, it just feels like there's no faith in the relationship.
No,
it's like if you...
But so you would rather just break up?
Well...
That to me, that seems like less faith.
I would rather do the long distance. But if there's an option between break up and there's no long distance, then it's break up. Because, I don't know, if you're on a break, we're gonna talk about friends. Because if you're on a break... and the other person does something, to me, that would feel as horrible to me as if we were still together and you cheated.
Yeah, but it's not cheating.
I know, but I would
Ross
still
did it to Rachel and she got real cut.
I would be as
But
cut
Ross
as
was
Rachel.
on a break.
I know, but because I don't get the break, I would feel the same as Rachel.
Alright, question 3. Let's finish the break. Let's move on. I need another... No, let's go with a girl. I need a girl's name.
Come on.
I need a girl's
Get
name.
the girl questions in.
I need a girl.
Alright. I'm going to go with Nellie.
Nellie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Catherine Tate. I forgot about her. Okay. Here we go. Nellie writes...
Woo.
Oh, she started this in a weird place. Okay. We dated for a few months last year. He's almost 18, and I'm almost 16. Back then, I thought his mum really liked me, since she was really nice to me when she saw me. However, she did make my boyfriend do lots of household chores some days that we had already planned to do things, so he couldn't go. Now we are texting every day, trying to make plans to see each other, but his mum straight out says to him that he doesn't want him to see me. My boyfriend told me last night he thinks it's probably because there's this other girl she really, really likes, who is his age, has her license, a job, and is going to uni next year. Apparently, she has her whole life figured out. What really upsets me is that his mum is just making judgments. She doesn't know what I do. I'm at TAFE studying childcare, and I'm going to be on to do my diploma and bachelor in childcare as well. My boyfriend isn't interested in the other girl, by the way. And I really love him. I really honestly do. People just see me with him for a few minutes and say to me, "You love him, don't you?" I love him so much.
Jeez Louise.
We talk about the future and we both want to be together always. We are really serious about each other. We've known each other for over 4 years. I just don't know what to do. Please help. Love, Nellie.
Thanks, Nellie.
Oh, poor Nellie. That's hard because, that's actually really tough. Because what do you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend's mum doesn't like you?
In my
How do you change
experience,
that?
They're pretty much right.
What, the parent?
If like a parent has a feeling about someone, honestly, like in my
Yeah.
experience, they've been pretty
True.
correct.
And I guess maybe because he's 18, you're 16.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
You've known each other for 4 years, so that's like you were 12 when you met this guy. He was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maths.
Yeah. Maybe she's looking out for you.
Maybe.
Because, although maybe not. I don't know. It's really this is a really tough one. What do you say to this girl? If you could talk to the mum, what would you say to the mum?
Well, you'd obviously ask her what the difference between these two girls are. If the mum is trying to get the son with this other girl that has her
By the
life
way, I
figured
don't
out.
think that's what's happening. I don't think
You
that's the
don't?
problem. No, I really don't think. What kind of parent is so involved in... We had a question, I think, the second week or the first week about like, this mum who, like, told this girl to text another guy. Yeah. Parents are weird.
Why are they getting involved in their kids' love lives? It seems like a very odd thing to be involved
Well, first of all, you're 16 and 18. Neither of you should probably be in relationships at the moment. You're in high school. You should be experiencing high school. Single. It's the best way to do it. Well, I mean, it is. It's like you get to experience... I don't know.
I would know.
Tying yourself... No, neither would I. But tying yourself down to, like, someone for those, like, really 4 important years, like, from 16 through to 20, I don't think is a good idea.
Wow.
Even though we did it.
Yeah, well, like, I don't know. I don't see that as tying down. Like, you can have relationships, like, that young, that's fine.
Yeah, it's true, but you do miss out on a lot of stuff. But then again, like, if it works out, then it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe she needs to try more. Like, stop complaining about how the mum doesn't like you and be a nice person. Maybe help with the chores instead of trying to drag
that's
the guy
really good
away from
advice.
it.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you know about that.
Because, like, in my experience, if the parent doesn't like you and then you fight it or you complain to your boyfriend who then's going to complain to the mum and create a divide between the parent and child, why not just change your tone completely and help out?
That's definitely it, yeah. If she's giving the guy chores to do, you come over and help with the chores.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bring the shopping in from the car or
yes.
offer to, like, clean the dishes, or he can wash the dishes and you dry them.
You dry the bowl. He'll wash the dish, you clean the dish, and then that prissy bitch will love you. Fish?
Uncondish.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's bad.
Uncondish is good.
Oh, uncondish.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said on a bish.
What's on a bish?
He'll wash the dish, you dry the dish, and then that bish will love you uncondish. Make you a fried filet of fish.
Yum.
Make a wish, you prissy bish.
Are you a rapper now?
What do you mean now?
Now, sorry.
I think that was some of the best advice we've had on the show.
Thank you.
Yep, do the chores.
Yeah.
Do the chores.
Stop complaining and be a nice person.
Do the chores.
Show the mum that you're a nice person.
Yeah.
And so then maybe she'll change her tune and be like, oh, this other chick can fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
I like you now.
Yeah, this other chick, Angela, we'll name her.
Yeah.
She didn't do the chores. You did the chores.
Fucking Angela.
Okay, good job. All right, we have a few minutes left. Let's do one more question.
Oh, all right, speed round.
No, we have a while. Same as the
You
last
said
one.
a few minutes.
Yeah, because you were really fast at that other one, so we've
sorry.
got some time. I just need to scratch my
I'm
face.
too good, I'm sorry. You scratch your face
With a microphone. It's nice and rigid. Okay. I think I need another guy's name. Yes, I do. I need a guy's name. He is a sensitive guy.
Okay.
Sensitive boy.
And this is going to be it has to be a full name.
Yep.
David Wallace.
David Wallace. Wow, what an obscure character.
I love David
Wallace. David Wallace writes... What? Okay, here goes. I've been in a relationship for 3.5 years.
This is better.
Chill out. I've been in a relationship for 3.5 years. I'm not sure if my partner feels the same way as I do. I am somewhat of an old-fashioned person, and I'm looking for a solid, long-lasting relationship, perhaps marriage. I am open and tell her my true feelings about being with her now and for a very long term. Weird. That's not a good sentence, but alright. The problem is that when I talk to her about a long-term relationship, she states that she can see us being together for a long time, but you never know what can happen in the future.
No.
She never talks to me about the possibility of marriage or where she wants the relationship to go, without stating anything can happen. I do love her, but I feel that I might be wasting my time in this relationship. I am wondering if it's time to move on. Just to be clear, I am the one who brings up all the talk about a long-term relationship. She's never asked me about the possibility of marriage at all. A relationship is a two-way communication. One partner should not have to always ask, am I wrong? Love, David Wallace.
David Wallace.
You're not wrong.
I love him.
You're not wrong. A relationship is a two-way street.
Exactly.
It can't just be the one person looking into it. But,
such a cliche.
So, Belle, I actually thought, as soon as I read this, I thought there was like, different ages would have a different answer.
What do you think?
If this is a 30-year-old,
yeah,
of course you need to be like looking forward to the future and stuff. When you can't,
you need to be honest.
When you're at that age, when you're at the age of like around 30, the relationship that you're going into could be the last one that you're ever in. So you need to sort of be really focused on what the future is. But if this person's 20 or 21, I don't think it matters as much. I don't think many 21-year-olds know what they want in their future yet. But so I did some checking up.
Okay.
And I emailed back to this person.
Oh,
and
nice.
Do you want to take a guess of how old they are?
I'll guess 21.
20.
Younger.
About 20,
okay.
yeah. So
not that much younger.
So that impacts my advice. And my advice to David is, you're right, it does need to be a two-way communication, but you need to chill the fuck out. You're 20, it doesn't matter. Relax, dude. Your girlfriend probably doesn't bring up the future because she doesn't know what her future has. She doesn't know what she wants to do, and maybe she doesn't even know if you're going to be in it, and that's fine. You're 20, live your life in the moment and have your relationship in the moment as well.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be concerned with what's going to happen later, because odds are you will break up with this person. That's fine. She doesn't sound like she's too into it either, because whenever she asks about what's going to happen in the future, you never know what'll happen. Yeah, and I can kind of agree with that. You never know what happens.
I think That's true. No one ever knows what's going to happen. I could die tomorrow.
Oh my god. Really?
Yes. In
How?
fact, I've seen it in my future. I'm going to walk outside and someone's going to run me over.
With what?
On a tricycle.
On a tricycle.
But I can understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, no, I get it.
If someone always says, "Oh, but you're like, yeah, I love you, but you never know," like that.
Yeah, but no, that's not what he's saying. That's not what he's not saying.
You know?
He didn't. No, but that's not what's happened. He never said that. Like he said, "I love you," and she says, "You don't know what happened."
No,
but he whenever he brings up the topic of getting married or a really long term relationship, he says, "Yeah, I can see myself being with you for a long time, but you never know what will happen." And
you don't have to add that end.
yeah, but but she could be tempering his expectations, which is a good thing, which is a nice thing for her to do, rather than lead him on. Well, if he was like, "Hey, babe, do you want to get married?" and she doesn't know, she maybe she doesn't even want to, and she goes, "Yeah, sure, why not?" That tempers that expectation so much. I think she's doing the right thing by saying, "I can see myself being with you for a long time, but you never know what happens in the future." I think it's fine.
I think that sentence, "but you never know," is like saying, "We might break up. I don't care."
I don't think it means I don't care, but she's being realistic about it. She's saying we might break up because every relationship in the world that didn't end in a marriage or a death ended in a breakup.
Yeah,
or just like a long-term engagement.
You don't have to anticipate the breakup, though.
Yeah.
I feel like if that's how your mind frame is in a relationship, like, oh, we're just like, they've been together for 3.5 years. Like, that's a pretty good length of time to know that you want to spend the rest of your life with someone.
No, but not at that age.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Not at that age.
I don't think it counts.
I think it counts. I think, I go back and say, if this was a 30-year-old, I would absolutely be on David Wallace's side. And I would say David Wallace's wife is a bitch. She doesn't know what's going on. You should break up with her. But you're 20, you need to just relax and just be in the moment with that relationship.
Yeah, he could
because
calm
you're gonna screw this up, I think, if you keep bringing it up. And if you keep bringing it up, eventually she's gonna snap and she's like, look, I wanted to be nice about it. I wanted to say you never know what'll happen and be really like tiptoe around it. But if you keep bringing it up, the honest answer is I don't want to get married to you. I'm 21. Fuck off. I'll find some other fuckboy.
I think there's a nicer way to say it then. But, like, what we never know what's going to happen. Like, you'd say, I am not ready for that yet. Or, like, I don't feel like I can make that kind of commitment yet. And that's totally fine. You can still say, but I just do really want to be with you. The but could be, but I do want to be with you.
But you've got to give advice that's advice to the girl. Let's give advice to the guy. My advice to the guy is
calm down.
Chill out, calm down, it's fine. She might not want to marry you, but you're 21, you shouldn't want to get married.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like, I think he should calm it down. Like, that's how you feel, and you've said how you feel, and that's fine, and she knows how you feel, and maybe just let it go for a while, because if you want to get married, then you don't have to get married now.
Exactly right.
You can get married when you're, like, 27.
Exactly. I say relax. You have a really long life ahead of you, unless you don't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
The tricycle, fuck.
Good one. Way to bring it back. And it went full cycle. Oh, full tricycle.
We made it.
That's the end of our time.
Oh, wow.
It goes really fast, doesn't it?
That was a quick one.
Yeah. So, real quick, before we go, before we head off onto our lives, do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh, yes.
Plug it!
I do. Micro Theatre Festival is happening. Which
Explain,
is like
what is that?
A cute little short play festival.
Fun. Where is it?
That's happening around Newcastle. Well, it's happening in 3 different locations, but the only one that counts is the show I'm in.
No, don't say that.
Okay.
But say where all 3 of them are. Do you have that?
So, yeah, I do. I have it on my.
And then emphasize the one you're in.
Okay, so Micro Theatre Festival.
Yes.
Is like a cute little short play festival. Oh, it's called Pocket-Sized Plays in Surprising Places.
Beautiful.
I love it. It's on at the Press, which is a little place on Hunter Street. Mm-hmm. And then Vinyl Cafe, that's where my show is.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, oh, cool. Let's go there.
And then Curve Gallery also.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, sweet.
But Vinyl Cafe is the show that I'm in.
Yep.
And it's called Wheeler Dealer, written by the beautiful Sally Davies.
I love her.
Directed by John Wood.
I don't love him.
We know him.
And
it's on. I'll tell you when it's on.
Tell us.
Come see it. Tuesday the 8th of September, and then Thursday the 10th, and Friday the 11th.
Oh, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I can't make
you.
it. Yeah, no, that's really good. All right, sweet. So Micro Theatre, come and see Belle perform.
Come see my show
She's a
and
good
see
actress.
all the other shows.
One other thing that I need to plug.
Yes.
For you.
For me?
Yes, because me and Craig plugged this, The Cleanest last week. But you have an episode of The Cleanest that you're kind of in.
I'm in it.
If you go onto YouTube.com/The Cleanists, and go into the Season 2 playlist and you find an episode called Compudor.
Episode 6, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that's good. You will hear Belinda's lovely voice being a door.
This voice you're hearing right now with
As
a
a
slightly different...
Sex kitten.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
That's my direction.
So go check out the Micro Theatre, go check out Belle and Compudor. That's all the time we have for now. Let's fuck off. Let's leave.
Thanks for having me, though.
Thank you for coming. Would you do it again?
Thanks for having me, though.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant you say
Oh,
it again.
well, that was really good. That was really funny.
I'm sorry.
No, it was really funny. I just can't laugh. I've never laughed in my life. Before we go, just don't forget that if you have a sticky situation or a problem, you can email us in to advicecityshow@gmail.com, or you can inbox us at Advice City on Facebook. One last time, the closing theme song is by Jemima.
Thanks,
once again.
Jemima.
Thanks, Jemima. So go check her out, Jemima Music, on Facebook, facebook.com/Jemima Music. I spelled it out at the beginning. I'm not going to try it again. Let's end with a theme song. Let's go.
Woo!
Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye. Woo,
Later,
music.
later,
Oh,
later,
Advice City. Done.
Sorry.
Advice City gets down to the nitty gritty. Advice City, fix your life, get real wise for free. Do do do.